Hey guys, it's Geeky Gamer Spirit Runner, and today I'm playing more ROM. This is the third time that I've had to record. No, this isn't even the third time, it's the fourth time that I've had to record this, and I honestly think I might cry. We've lost Hayden, talked to some people.
Can't say I saw that one coming.
And that's about it. So we've missed first chapter. Oh, the light's pink.
I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this. Right! Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you. Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sell, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Oh, lovely.
That's the spirit.
Irony!
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find my data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room.
See,
It's hybrid night,
Right.
and she's a popular gal.
Okay.
Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens. Sure thing, huh? I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh,
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
okay.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you.
Jeebus, calm down, woman.
Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here.
Jesus.
You heard her. Let's go.
Calm down, Jess.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
Oh, she will.
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable.
We ain't getting
Surely
back
she
in.
will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us. It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Or we could just tase him. Can't even use his afro. Oh, no, I did not want to do that.
Welcome to Stardust.
Right, so, oh, that's my dude. That's Gus. Distant patron. Distracted patron. Oh, she's kind of cute. Let's talk to her. Maybe we should go get her a drink. Sweet. And then see if we can get her to get us in.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you? What are you having? Let me look up how to make that.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
Sounds sweet enough.
Thanks, honey bear.
I ship it.
Here you go.
Cool.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it. I'm Kaitlin.
Cool.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today. Yeah. My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are human revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting. No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I think I've had enough noise and socializing for tonight. Thanks for the drink and the conversation, but I think I'm gonna head out. Have a good night.
Chris, she's not the one that we need. What about you? You look cool. He looks a little bit, he looks a little bit like Link from Legend of Zelda. Yes, I know the difference between Zelda and Link. Oh god, it's a bit sour.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Can you just get me into the VIP, please?
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd. What are you having?
Ingredients and ratio sounds fun.
Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says,
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Thank you, hon. Here you go.
Let's go see if this dude likes it.
Well, look who has good taste. I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here? And no one just hangs out at Stardust. Well, thanks for the drink. The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face. You know anyone here?
Just
Tomcat? That flashy computer kid? They're always here with a group of other geeks. Not really my type. Too busy looking at their toys to see anyone around them. Cute outfits, though.
I'm sorry, but us geeks, not always looking at our screens, by the way. We rarely socialise. So, yeah, I can see your point.
You meeting them here?
I was hoping to.
Touché, my dear, touché. No need for claws, though. I do like Tomcat. I just can't keep up with their conversations. I have a head for other things. Well, thanks for the drink, but I think I'm gonna play the room a little more. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Sounds like a perv. Oh, please just get us into the room.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
My best friend is being the macarena.
don't bug people, please. You'll get in trouble.
I just want to get to the VIP bit.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
I'm sorry, IKEA. I don't speak IKEA. Should we have talked to Gus, see if he can get us in?
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt. Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
I think we'll get that drink.
Hey, good to see you back.
Tea.
What are you having?
Oh, God, I don't know. There we go.
Hey, hon, what's in that one?
This one is...
Thanks, honey bear.
Ship it.
Here you go.
So we'll give that to the guy, and then he'll be able to get us in. And
Hey, how'd you know my favorite?
maybe ducks in your drink.
Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before? I'm Boris. Have a seat. Well, as long as you don't mind me being distracted by this jerk.
It's a joke.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. My boss has just managed to lock themselves out of our company's servers. I'm not sure exactly what they did, and I don't have my company ROM on me, so I'm trying to walk them through what to do over the phone. It's not going well. Yeah, it is. None of these managers know anything about server maintenance, and yet I'm supposed to let them have access? It's ridiculous. 2 months ago, I had to run up there at 3 in the morning to load a backup of our reference tables because they accidentally deleted them while trying to edit an entry.
God, that sounds like my friend.
I don't even want to know how. I don't know. Technology never stops. Maybe one day. I'll keep trying. The ink's my side gig. What I'd actually like to be doing. The IT work actually helped me start it up. Storing the catalog, running the customer service software, keeping the mesh site user-friendly and bug-free. It's not a glamorous job, but it's what I want, and at least there, I don't have to deal with everything I've been complaining about. That's cute. You're cute. But no, you're right. I play a lot of music for fun. Or I used to before this job took over my free time. Guitar, piano, violin, singing.
Ooh, violin.
Once in a while, I still take an instrument out. Write a little something. Sadly, the only thing I've written this week is janky code. You like any music?
Emo.
Love. I'm not gonna be able to do this over the phone. And you know what? This could be taken care of in the morning. A login issue isn't gonna pull me away from this very interesting conversation. And person. You feel like continuing this back in the VIP room? It's a little nicer. And I know some people. And I'd like to get to know you.
Sure.
Great. Let's head back there and get some more drink.
Cool, so I need to get in and talk to the girl.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Boris. He said we could join him.
All right. But it's on him if you can't stay out of trouble.
Thanks, dude.
Hey! have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
Why don't you take that call? I'll meet up with you later after I make my rounds. Yeah, thanks for the drink.
Wait, did Turing
Excellent.
just do a...
Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do. However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
We have Smog to slay. Oh my gosh, she looks cool. I aspire to be her. Her hair is fleeky. Skin makes you look a little bit sick. A bit green. Or Hulk, possibly. Broke. You always broke. But the hair is fleeky.
And you're back.
Just listen this time, Jess.
You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again.
Calm down.
So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you? You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here. Oh, so funny. The cat jokes never get old, ever. Comedy frickin' gold. Get out. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Cool. No notification. I'll walk away. I want to get to the map. Please no more talking.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
I'm just gonna save quickly. Alright, okay. Continue. Right, leave. Oh god.
Well, there are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far, and the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means. The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group.
That person with the green hair in the background looks like one of the characters from Boku no Hero Academia.
Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center.
Oh yeah.
Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Oh my god. He looks like Psy. Oh my lord. If that's not a character portrait, I don't know what is. Oh, I'll stop him.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
Not really.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
Oh my god, he sounds like that version of Rimmer from Polymorph. The one who was like leaflets, pamphlets, t-shirts. Yeah.
Oh, yes, Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds. But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with? Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
Oh my god,
Well,
it's like
that was
R2-D2.
not as enlightening as I'd hoped it would be. Still, it was a statistical anomaly that we encountered Fairlight in the first place. It was vanishingly unlikely that such a coincidence would lead to finding Hayden.
Let's go that one.
Ah, Harry Golden. How fitting to use a quote from a newspaper publisher, and I agree with the sentiment. More leads will find us, should we seek them out. Let's keep moving. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Yeah. Alright, Suture Towers. Open sign. Should we go in? Yeah, let's go in. Oh god, it's He-Man. Should we talk to He-Man? Do we get in the dream? I think we do.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM.
You look
What
like
kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
I love it.
Well, I hope you did more than just say thank you. It looks really expensive. Anyway, what can I get you?
What did the guy mention?
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.